Magdalena Calik is the head of customer success, and she will tell us about how top performance automate their marketing. Magda is a marketing automation professional currently responsible for implementing marketing automation strategy for SALESmanago key customers. She cares for the customer experience, coordinating the customer success team as their head of. Privately, Magda is a huge fan of only high quality coffee beans, and she is the real heartbreaker of the company. Magda, we are all yours.
Okay, if you could just please let me somehow know if you can hear me and if you would be able to see the screen.
Great, I confirm.
Okay, great, thank you. I would like to make the presentation about the marketing automation top performers and how the best automate their marketing. So how the top performers do it. And at first, what does it mean to be the marketing automation top performer? We are making each year the online consumer trends research basing on the data we have about our customers. And what we've observed is that what defines a marketing automation top performer is that they have 40% and more of monitored contacts in the database. So of course, they are a bit longer with us. They are working on this to monitor as much as possible by making the regular campaigns, by making the having all the forms on the website or the live chat integrated or coming from SALESmanago to all monitored contact as fast as possible to get more and more information than later about their behavior. Then the regular outbound campaigns are as well really important to make it regular. So the people that we would like to contact, yes, our users, our clients will get the regular contact from us, that will get the new offers, new possibilities, new informations, depending on the vertical you work in. Then what is really important is to have configured all vital automation processes recommended for a given vertical. So then by having some really simple processes, you can have it working for their own, and they will always make some part of the revenue for you by themselves. Of course, we need to observe them, we need to optimize them, but with less work, we need to have this revenue in here. Then the really important is as well usage of customer data specific for the vertical. And in the easy example, it would be like for the fashion, you will use the size of your customer, the size that they are buying. And for example, for the pet shop, you'll know what is the pet of your customer, what toys, what food they will buy for what kind of the pet. And then as we observe, our top performers are usually clients who are selling goods used in daily life. So like most likely beauty, fashion, home and accessories verticals, because of course here it's a bit easier to automate and it's a bit harder to automate when you are, for example, selling the cars. It's of course able to be done, but it sometimes requires more actions done outside the marketing automation in here. And I would like to show you some statistics of what we've observed about our top performers. We are counting 25% best companies in each kind of category. And then we have the information, we can compare it to the rest and to the whole group, and so we can get the average and see what the top performers are doing in each category. And as we observed, the top performers retain almost 70% of buyers. and 45% customers buys at least 3 times in a year. So here it's really important to just have the loyal customers and they will make it for you. And as you can see in here, the biggest number is for the 1 purchase, but what's interesting, the second one is for more than 5 purchases, so from the most loyal customers. What's about email marketing is that the top performers in email marketing can get twice as good results as average. And here we have just the average counted for mostly the e-commerce's mailing. And it's usually the good average open rate is 14% and click-through rate 2.6. As you can see here on the presentation, the open rate for the top performers in the email marketing are getting about 223% higher. So it's 25% of the open rate and 5.8% in the click-through rate. And as you know, it's here always good to go with the average if we are below, but then we can know that this can be the benchmark and we can do more and more and the better, and that these results are possible to be done. Again, the next one would be about recovering the potentially lost transactions, so about abandoning the cart in the store. There is about nearly 70% of the carts in the stores that are abandoned from all the carts that are done in the stores. And the top performers are able to recover 5.45% of these abandoned carts, while the average is about 2% to be recovered. And here it's usually depending on the way that the recovering is set up. Next would be about how the top performers are generating 25% of the revenues from SALESmanago, while here we have compared not to the average, but the worst performers. The worst will have about the 7%. And what is even more important in here is that if you can observe here, the biggest part for both best and worst performers is the direct sales. But here, for the best performing users, we have much bigger part for SALESmanago, thanks to which the part which is the paid sources, the Google Ads, the social media, and so on, it's much smaller. So we use more paid sources because we can generate the revenue from SALESmanago. And here, just to sum up what we've seen on the statistics and a bit more insights on revenues generated by marketing automation best performers, for 25% SALESmanago top performers, the value generated by marketing automation exceeds quarter of all revenues generated online. Conducting continuous campaigns and addressing customers provides them opportunities to interact with the offer, reminds them of the products they might be interested in. There are still many companies which should do more to replace other transaction sources with own channels, including marketing automation, as top-performing SALESmanago users generate 400% revenues more than worst-performing users, as we've seen on the last screen. And a higher value generated thanks to SALESmanago is achieved on the expense of direct search and referral channels, and especially the decrease in referral, 30% of initial share is important because we replace paid visit with free ones here. And SALESmanago is replacing other external channels with own less costly. And in the end, the top performers are able to generate almost 4% of entire revenue only by using automation rules, abandoned cart emails, product retargeting, and after the visit. So as I've said in the beginning, when you have some automation just set up, you can base on them and work with them. And here, what's a must-have list for the vital automation processes in e-commerce? It's the behavioral segmentation, so you can observe the behavior of your customers, and then basing on that, preparing the campaigns, must and automated. Then really must have the abandoned cart recovery, so not to let the process when they already are really nearly to buy, let them go. Then the product retargeting after the visit, so that when people are visiting our website, even if they are not adding products to the cart and there is no purchase made by them, we can still retarget them with the products they were interested in just by viewing the website. Then the up and cross-selling, so the processes for our already customers to try to sell them the same product with the higher possibilities and a bigger price, or to cross-sell them the products that would be can be used with the product they already have. And the really important one, the win-back campaign, so the retention management, the campaign that would be done for the customers that were visiting our website or buying on our website, and then there is they are not coming back, maybe sometimes they are visiting but not making purchases again, or they are even not visiting, to in chosen time, depending on the vertical, try to reach them in different channels and to encourage them to come back to our website. And having only these automations set up correctly can enable you to reach top performer status, really. And the point is how they are set up. And about the abandoned cart recovery, here I would like to show you the possibilities that what can be set up. You can set up the simple campaign. It will be okay, but you can make it bigger, different, and working better. And here you can just set up it like that, yes, that when someone is adding the products to the cart and there's making no purchase, we're sending them the email. It can be working like that, but it can look like that. So when someone is adding product to the cart, then we are sending one email, but we can send one or two more. Sometimes with the rebate code, we can try to reach them with different channels, with pushes, mobile pushes, with web pushes, and with the different emails, with some other offers and some other recommendations. So here it's really important not only to make the process, but to think how this process can be larger and how, when the one email wouldn't work, what can work instead. And if it would be the different channel, if it would be different email, different type of the email, and in what type we can send it. And of course, after we will prepare the process, we need to observe, check, and then optimize if possible. The same would be with the retargeting after the visit. So it can be the short process in here. It can be just the process when after the visit there would be no purchase, the client is not adding the products to the cart, then we will send them the email. Yes, it will work, but it can look different way. We can use, as I said earlier, more channels, and when it's not helping changing the time, maybe they won't come back in the one day, but in the next week, trying to get them back in a different timing, different way. And of course, we are observing for what they are reacting. And if the people are not reacting for some of the channels, then maybe they will react in the different one. And as in here, we are short in the time, I would like just to show you that it can be done for as well the lead nurturing. There's cross-sell after the purchase the same way. And here there would be the cycle of what are the top performers MA implementation. So that at first it's important to define your business goals, then to understand system features and capabilities, then to implement make the implementation of decided solution with the strategy of utilizing the system to achieve given KPIs. Then with analysis and making the optimization, checking new possibilities, we need to redefine our business goals, set up new KPIs and make it better and better. In the end, I want to show you some of the our customer success stories. But of course, we will send these to all of you, all these presentations, so you would be able to check it. And of course, if you would like to see more of these customer success stories, you can find them on our website. Thank you.